lovely, it's Blue here. I'm here to talk to all the dentists who are in the room, all the hygienists, all the people that, I don't know, they have to deal with a lot of adults like me who are terrified of going to the dentist. My fear started years back because I had a battle axe of a hygienist, and when my parents would take me in to see her, she would just, it felt like my teeth were being attacked. And then following that, I had 2 years of having braces. So I go to the dentist, probably not as regularly as I should, but I go to the dentist and I have a lot of fear about going, and I know I'm not the only one. In fact, I have met so many people who, when I ask them the last time they went, they're like, maybe 5 years, 10 years ago. So things are a lot better than they used to be. And, you know, when I was a kid, you didn't have Disney movies to watch or special sunglasses. I know when I take my kids, and my kids go regularly, and I do a really good job of not showing them how kind of like traumatized I felt in my youth, because I spent way too many hours in the dentist chair having braces. Braces are awful. Every time those braces were tightened, my teeth hurt for days. I'd be biting onto my pillow. It was not a nice experience. And so when I started to use essential oils, I started to use essential oils on myself before I would even head to the dentist, so I'd feel nice and calm. And so this is why this video is coming at anyone who either goes to a dentist or is a dentist, because we can use essential oils to make everybody's life so much more bearable. So it comes in the form of this. This is a little diffuser. It's sleek, modern, handy, easy to use. Put a little bit of water in. It's cost effective, and it's a great way to make your space more of a pleasant ambience for those coming in who don't really like the experience of coming to the dentist. Not only does it help your clients, but it also helps you, your staff too, because aromas, well, the power of aroma is huge. From the moment we're born, we're creating these connections between memories and smells. And there is a difference between scents and aromas. Lots of places, including clinics and hospitals and schools, are scent-free. And that is because people like me have major aversions to scents, and scents are synthetic. And that is what we're talking about when we have scent-free zones, because I had to have a scent-free house for many years before I discovered true pure essential oils. And that's because I would have crazy reactions. And so bearing that in mind, I'm suggesting that you guys use doTERRA essential oils because they are tested a lot of times before they come out to you. You can check on sourcetoyou.com. More information about the sourcing and the testing and production of our essential oils. But I'm going to make some suggestions today for the dentists in my life, because thankfully my dentist now has a diffuser, which makes the space where people are waiting and feeling apprehensive much more pleasant. And when they're actually going in to have the treatments done, it actually makes that space more calming. Yes, because that's the power of smell. So some of my favorites are the citrus oils. Lemon is a great one. Wild orange, lime, grapefruit, any of those. Ginger is a good one if people are feeling nauseous. If you're kind of working winter season, there's lots of coughs and colds and things like that around, On Guard has a really super pleasant smell, and it helps boost your immune and cleanse the air. Lavender, super relaxing and peaceful. The nice thing about lavender is when you actually smell the aroma, it works with the part of the brain that controls your blood pressure. So it is a very calming oil. Serenity also has lavender in, has lots of other oils as well, but this is one I use with clients when they're really wanting that kind of peaceful relaxation. Balance is another good blend. It's not very flowery, so for people that have aversions to the smell of lavender or don't like flowery smells, Balance is great. It has frankincense in, it's very grounding, and that's a great oil to have diffusing. Frankincense itself, you could do this. I like to add a little bit of citrus to it too, so it's kind of uplifting, calming, and frankincense really is the oil of peace. And my new favorite that doTERRA has is green mandarin. It's calming, and it is a great oil for uplifting and just making you feel peaceful. And I couldn't do this video without mentioning a couple of other things, because I know from doing massage in the past that when we do body work on people, or in the case of dentists and hygienists, you guys are in particular positions to be able to get to somebody's mouth all day long. And I know from friends of mine who work in that profession often have aches and pains from repetitively doing the same things over and over. So Deep Blue is your friend. It is a great topical cream that you can place onto the areas of concern, whether that's your back or joints. Only a little bit needs to be put on there and it goes a long way. And the other thing I wanted to share, because in my blog post we talk about this, is the On Guard toothpaste. So not only was I traumatized through dentists, I was given the lucky dip of sensitive teeth for most of my life. And so I won't mention the brand, but I chose to use a sensitive toothpaste with whitening in for years and years and years. And then I became really interested in a more organic, holistic lifestyle, understanding that my environment, what I put around my body, on my body, in my body, really affects my health. And so as I began to change everything from my deodorant to my washing detergent to what I clean my house with, one thing I had a hard time letting go of was my toothpaste. And that is because although I had really sensitive teeth, the toothpaste made it marginally better. So it was kind of better the devil you know than the devil you don't. So I didn't digress from that toothpaste until I started getting my son to use On Guard toothpaste. So this has the doTERRA On Guard Immune Blend inside a natural toothpaste. And my son was suffering at the time from canker sores. In England, we call these mouth ulcers. And so his mouth was very sore all the time, and one would go and then another two would appear. So he started using this because clove is great, and cinnamon for mouth health. And as he started to use this on a consistent basis, his mouth ulcers, his canker sores, disappeared. And so I thought, well, you know what? Everybody else in my family is using it. I'm going to try using it. And within a short period of time, not only were my teeth looking great, my mouth felt great, super clean, my teeth were whiter than they'd been in a long time, but I no longer had sensitive teeth. So I've been using this. You do not even need to use a lot of it. I've been using this toothpaste for the last 2 years, and now I can eat as much ice cream as I want. So that's my little share for you guys out there today dealing with teeth things, or dental clinics or hygienists, some ideas about how you can make folks like me feel better when they come in to see you. Bye everyone.